Well, that was a disaster, darling. Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Strictly Come Dancing fails. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at those times where things didn't go to plan on Strictly Come Dancing, whether it was during the dance, off the dance floor, or the judges were just having an off day. Number 10. Costume malfunctions. Even if you know all your steps, sometimes it's the costumes that can trip you up, literally. While there is no denying the costume team has brought us countless stunning outfits, it's inevitable that once in a while things will go wrong. Whether it's a heel caught in a dress, an untimely trouser split, or a dress completely sliding out of place, we have seen it all. Man or woman, pro or celebrity, everyone is a potential subject to a costume disaster. If you find yourself victim to a wardrobe malfunction, just do as the pros do and keep dancing.
Sorry. Oh.
Preserve her dignity.
Number 9. Anton to Beke loses his balance. Poor Anton. The king of the ballroom often finds himself the jester of the Strictly dance floor. While Ruth Langsford was certainly better than many of Anton's recent partners, it's their bizarrely comical paso double that will go down in Strictly history, for all the wrong reasons. As their dance ended, Anton lost his balance and toppled backward, taking Ruth with him. It's not the ideal ending for the dramatic paso, but we're not sure what Ruth was thinking when she then proceeded to straddle him. It's not the signature move we'd had opted for, but at least they owned it.
Oh, that was fabulous.
I'm sorry about the line on then, Pete. I'm sorry.
The ending wasn't planned.
Number 8. A new meaning to spring in your step. Shirley is unlikely to put her foot out of place on the dance floor, but she's known to occasionally put her foot in her mouth over on the judges' panel. In 2017, Paralympian Johnny Peacock opted to wear his blade for his and Oti's stellar quickstep, but things took an awkward turn at the judges' table.
You bring a whole new meaning to putting a spring in your step.
It was cringy enough when Shirley made a pun referring to the blade, but what made it worse was that they had no idea why everyone was laughing. This begs the question, if she wasn't trying to be deliberately punny, what was she trying to say?
I said something wrong again, you know what I mean? But anyway.
Number 7. Mark Ramprakash and Karen Hardy's mic mix-up. We already talked about costume malfunctions, but what about those pesky microphones? In 2006, Mark Ramprakash set out to deliver a salsa that would be hot, hot, hot. But a bucket of ice water was thrown over it when Mark's mic got loose and the pair got tangled up. The couple was forced to stop dancing, but it seemed no one else got the message as the band kept playing and the audience kept clapping. Luckily, Brucey steered things back on track and got this pair the do-over they deserved. And to paraphrase the host, this is live TV. Anything can happen.
Oh, no, I love it. This is live television. That's what it's all about, live television.
Number 6. Alison Hammond gets an uncontrollable fit of giggles. Normally, the dance-off is no laughing matter, as the dancers fight to stay in the competition. Unfortunately, Alison's American not-so-smooth landed her in this position, and she took to the floor once again. As she and Elijah's danced to Kate Bush's Wuthering Heights, the pro dancer was momentarily blinded when Alison's sleeve draped over his face. Once the music came to an end, Alison burst into a fit of uncontrollable laughter that likely echoed throughout Elstree. This was edited out of the pre-recorded results show, but we are so happy we got to see it because her laugh is simply infectious. Number 5, Brendan Cole argues with the judges. Brendan has been towing the line for pretty much as long as we can remember.
We did an okay job. Stop expecting her to be like the world's best dancer, because she's not. She is a dancer who's trying to do a dance in 1 week.
His passion and fierce loyalty to his partners occasionally resulted in some firebacks to the judges' criticism. But in 2017, new judge on the block, Shirley, was having none of it. And when the judges were critical of Charlotte Hawkins' tango, Brendan just couldn't resist.
I'm really sorry, there was no rise and fall in that
Well, you
whatsoever.
should play it back, Brendan, because
I
there
will,
is.
my dear, I will.
This certainly didn't help his case when it came to deciding the lineup the following year. And this OG pro dancer was given the boot. In an interview, Brendan admitted that while he was initially shocked, he always knew that one day this would happen.
I'm a strong character in the show.
You are. You are a very
They won't
strong
have that
character.
anymore. Nobody will argue with the judges.
Nobody will.
Well,
They'll all be like kowtowing.
I don't know.
Nobody-
Number 4, It Takes Two gets a maths lesson. If you find yourself at a loss for something to do between Strictly Saturdays, you can always tune into It Takes Two for the latest behind-the-scenes lowdown. However, they certainly dropped the ball when Zoe congratulated Danny and Oti on their tango, while a small graphic showed their workings.
What were you most worried about with this one?
It was the footwork. It fell. You know what?
It didn't take long for viewers to take to Twitter to point out the blunder. While fans pointed out the mathematical error, the real mistake was in the graphics, as Bruno had given the pair a 10 rather than a 9. We can't say they didn't miss a beat on that one.
Well, what are you going to do? It's the dancers. Who's like that?
Number 3, Bruno falls off his chair. When it's Bruno's turn to talk, it's time to take cover, as this judge can't string a sentence together unless his whole body is involved.
Rachel, you tricky girl, you just about got away with it.
Craig commented about the position of Rachel Riley's backside following her quick step, much to the amusement of head judge Len. Not wanting to be left out of the joke, Bruno leaned in closer, perhaps a little too close, because his chair gave way and Bruno went down with it.
What was that?
Sure, we may not know our salsa from our samba, or our foxtrot from our American smooth, but at least we've mastered sitting on a chair. Number 2, Lindy-Hop-A-Thon, Scoring Chaos. Have we mentioned it's live television yet? One of the joys of live TV is the unpredictability of what might unfold. The show's first Lindy-Hop-A-Thon was a huge hit, but as soon as it came to scoring, all thoughts of the dance were long forgotten. Due to a technical failure, the judges delivered a rather confusing lowdown on how the dancing pairs performed. Shirley announced the winners first rather than 7th place, invented a new pairing, and everything just descended into chaos.
Sorry.
Apologise, the board went all berserk, so we
Okay.
have to go with the piece of paper.
Okay.
Claudia even tried to step in to clarify, but just added to the confusion. That's live television for you.
You did it. I know.
Technology.
It's fine.
Number 1, Voting System Disaster. Like many Strictly fans, we're still not entirely sure what went wrong. In the 2008 semi-finals, Lisa Snowden and Rachel Stevens were tied top of the leaderboard, with no chance of Tom Chambers sneaking his way through. Fans felt cheated that their votes would count for nothing, so it was announced that all 3 couples would proceed to the finals.
Congratulations to all 3 couples. Just to clarify, all phone votes cast will roll over to next week's grand final.
Viewers were given no explanation. Instead, the show just ended 10 minutes earlier than expected. And since the vote was deemed void, disgruntled voters were refunded. Tom got the last laugh though, as he ended up taking home the glitter ball.
Tom!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.